I'm Jennifer, and I was asked to speak today, and I do count it a complete honor. It's no surprise what is happening in our world. It's no surprise what's going on. It's no surprise that there is just a lot of injustice and inequality that's taking place across our nation right now. And I believe that if we ever want to be a unified people, we really must get to a place of seeing our counterparts, no matter what color they are, as someone that deserves the same respect and kindness as anybody else. So I have a little speech prepared. It's not too long, it just looks lengthy. So I'll say this and I'll get out of the way, all right? Understand first and foremost that just because there are differences doesn't mean there has to be division. Just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I hate you. What we, the people of the Black community, want is to finally be treated, respected, and handled as people and not as problems. What we want is equality and justice, not so we can parade around at the white man's downfall, arrests, or convictions, but that when we tell our children that all people are the same, we can say that with assurance that this applies even in our justice systems. Justice should not be a matter of race, but the focus for all humanity. For if one person goes out and commit a crime, we expect convictions, just as if another person goes out and commit a crime, we expect the same fair convictions. The color of one's skin should not be a factor in how they are punished. Simply, wrong is wrong and crime is crime. Charge, convict, and sentence accordingly. Then maybe, just maybe, if we begin to see equality in our judicial system, then we can begin to see healthier relationships being formed in our local communities. But if the white man continues to see the Black man as his target and not his equal, then there will continue to be outrage and relentless fights and pursuits for justice. We as Black people are not asking for handouts. We as Black people are not asking for false sympathy. But what we as Black people are demanding now, like never before, is to simply be seen, heard, and respected. If the color of my skin makes you fearful, then the goodness in my heart and what I have within me to make the world a little bit better will never matter to you. We as Black people have continually fought and fought for our place in America, and all we want is to feel the same level of security and respect that our white counterparts have never had an issue getting. So the question I have for you today is, how do you see me and how do you see wrong? Change people can start with you. And for us who are believers in Jesus Christ, we know he was a man of justice and for what is right, and most importantly, love. It's not love being choked out or choked to the point of death. It's not love being gunned down while exercising. It is not love being attacked or killed for walking with a hoodie on. It is not love being killed and left in a jail cell. It is not love having our homes invaded and lives taken. But what is love is when we can put aside our differences, racial statuses, and materialistic lifestyles and come together and stand against hatred and injustice. So I appeal to you as a believer in Jesus and a woman who just so happens to be Black and proud of it, that you begin to choose in your heart to love and act in a different way. And to continue further, please don't try to tell Black people how to feel during this time. Please don't try to tell us how to feel when we've witnessed years pass, yet there be little to no change concerning the same injustices. Don't try to tell us how to feel when I have a Black father, brothers, uncles, and cousins who pose as a risk every time they leave their home. Don't try to tell us how to feel when getting pulled over by a police officer makes a Black person's heart stop beating, yet beat extremely fast all at the same time. Don't try to tell us how we should feel when I walk into an establishment, pay for something with the same green money as you, or use the same plastic card as you, yet I'm looked at with skepticism. Don't try to tell me how to feel when it is becoming almost a normal to see Black men and women lose their lives at the hands of senseless crimes. If you want us as Black people to stop feeling, then I appeal to you, stop killing us and stop doing it and expecting to get away with it. So again, my question is, how do you see me and how do you see crime? Mark 3:25 says, If a house divided is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if we are all living in the same America, then let's work towards living in a united America. God bless us all.